I was on mute this whole time talking. Oh my, what's good, everyone that joined? Oh my, I'm so mad, bro. I was over here yapping. All right, all right. I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at Tesla. So I already got in this trade before. I got in. Who's all in here? I'll see you in a bit. Anyways, I'm so mad, bro. I was really on mute. I did a whole yap sesh. All right, yeah. This Tesla is going to 474. It only like it has a gap at 400, but it has a gap at 473. It's not gonna hit 400 because the year just started. We're not gonna dump, but I'm looking at 474. But I got in the straight already. I got in down here actually at 419, and I sold at like four. I sold like up here, but I know I sold before it drops. But it dropped to the 50%, right, of this last impulsive move, and it's holding. So I mean, if it holds, bro, like this one of the cleanest wedges I've seen. I already see where price wants to go. Like this just, I don't, it just makes sense to me. Like right here, this pocket. Let me make that yellow. Yeah, there we go. Solid dotted. Oh yeah, I do dotted. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like Tesla, especially right here since it's like this. This is still bullish. Like this isn't bearish. Like this. You mean to tell me we filled this gap, right? Took out, swept this high. We filled the gap, swept this high, just to fall back down and crash. No, like no, it's just building up. Like it's gonna keep going. I know this stock, especially like seeing this right here, seeing this whole wedge, then like lower low, a low, lower low. I guess you count this too, but I'm counting this one. Low, lower low, right? And now we're starting to make that higher lows and higher highs, right? So I'm yeah, I like this. We hold 434. I gotta make this a different color. Let me just make the 50% yellow. There we go. We hold 434.92. Yeah. Short term gap up here 446. First TP would be 458. This big candle right here, the start I guess of this wedge. But overall for the swing, 461, 474. And Tesla is one of those. This stock can move like $15 in a day. Well, yeah, it can move 15 bucks in a day. You move more than that, honestly. Cause this move, when was this? Thursday? When was Thursday? Even on Thursday, that's like 19 bucks. But that whole move down here was what? 30. I'm gonna do the bottom. Was $34. So $34 move. Actually, let me get it to the top. Yeah, 34.99. Yeah, so yeah. So even then, halfway. So pull back 15 bucks. Okay. Yeah, this is a good risk to reward. Even if I don't hit 474, let this junk fill this gap right here at 445, and that's still a good trade. If y'all have any questions, just say something. Otherwise, I'm gonna just keep yapping. But I'm gonna post this one on my Twitter. I like this one. What's this? An hour? Yeah, I did an hour. I did this on an hour. Yeah, I like this because I see it now. I see what it's trying to do. And let me post that chart. And then yeah, just drop names and give a reason, and I'll chart it. Yeah, I just been charting all day because I'm bored. Well, I called in a work because I'm not driving. I know it's gonna freeze overnight, and I don't feel like dealing with that because I work like 45 minutes away. Well, I live like 45 minutes away from 40 minutes from work. What is this chart? Tesla, 1 hour holding 50%, which is 434, 492. Looking at a retest of a gap at what's this low? 446.91 over I'm gonna just say we hold. I'm gonna say 447. If price holds, what's that? I'm gonna say 447 for 25 on Tesla. We're gonna break out to yeah. I'm gonna say 447. Yeah, because we come back up. Yeah, hold 434. So hold 434. So 446, 492 gap. Because I know if we break over that gap and hold, we're going right to 458. So four, and then if I want, I could pretty much show y'all a different perspective of levels. Boom, like they're all just like it's so hard to explain what I'm seeing right now. But there's just this wall right here. Like I see this wall, and all it takes is one candle to break this wall. Like that, like that's why I'm like when all levels are like that, like close to each other, it's just a wall, just like a big stone wall that the market has to break through. So hold off 434 up to 446 gap. Then we break that. I'm gonna say 452. Cause I know there are people who trade level by level. All the people who day trade, I don't really do level by level. Well, no, I don't. Unless I'm on like a 1 minute or something. 458, 434, 461.85. But overall TP is at gap at 474.02 on Tesla. How many? This doesn't mean I'm not bearish or anything, but trade OSC, CRM, and Meta. Actually, Meta or Facebook. If you're, they've been moving. Well, CRM, I don't know. I haven't looked at CRM in a long time. I need to look because I'm right now. I am in Amazon. I swung Amazon because if this flag or whatever holds, I'm looking at 242 on Amazon. I wanted to get in for next week, but there's no volume like cons. All the volume in OIs for this week, so I'm like, I guess. And then you said CRM, right? Yeah, you said CRM and Facebook. Let me look at CRM. Yeah, I haven't looked at this junk in a long time. What price is it at? Oh, this is Salesforce. I get CRM and Chipotle confused. Well, oh, Chipotle CMG. Okay, CRM. Oh, ooh, ooh. This actually is good. Hold up. This actually looks good. Let me see. Let me go to weekly. Ooh, mmm. Bottom play? Bro, just off this zone right here, this is a good risk to reward. I'm long. Just off this one zone right here. Okay, I ain't looking that high, but this is what the weekly. I can see halfway in this candle. I can see that. What's that? 244? Yeah, 244. Yeah, so low, lower low, lower low. Popped above, closed above. If it's not gonna be this candle, it's gonna be that next candle. Let me go to 2 week. Cause the 2 week and 3 week all open too. They all open. Yeah, so this 3 week. Okay, yeah, it needs more time. But it doesn't look bad here if it holds. It needs to stay above that just based off the weekly I'm long. But cause it is in a good nice area to where price can bounce at. And it did fill gaps, but it is building that someone is buying cuz like You can tell when they're buying because of the chop. Like you just tell, like it's dropping, but it's like it's also increasingly going up too, as well as it drops. Like it's not just pure selling. Like someone's buying here. Like you can't. I can tell because even if you look right here, the moment we took out this low, like the moment it took out that low, it shot right back up. But yes, it came back up to this high. It took out this high too, came right back down. Like it's building. Like someone is building orders. I can just tell. Someone is building orders in Salesforce. Like I can like you just oh my how do I explain this? Okay, just look at I'm just draw a box. And get rid of the midline. So I can show y'all like it's so hard to explain like what I'm seeing, but alright, this we can all agree that this right here is just pure selling, right? This like look, it's just more red candles, right? And we're in a downtrend. Lower highs, lower lows. Like this is pure selling right here, right? Break, boom, drop, up, so on, right? Like we can all agree this is selling right here. This right here is consolidating. This is buying. This like for us to fall this low and to the chop right here, and then we put in. Then not only did we chop, low right here broke, popped right back up. Right, three tops. Of course, it's gonna drop, went down. People who went long here, if they didn't sell, they got stopped out. Right, but what did price do? It popped right back up in this area. So that's what I'm saying. Even though yes, people can argue this is bearish, but like if you are going short, right? Why, if this was bearish, then why did price pop back up on Wednesday? That's what I want to know. If this is truly bearish, then why did price pop back up and not close under this low? That's how long have I been trading? I haven't seen you in years. Yeah. I'm making a comeback. Yeah. I have to make a yeah. I can't. Yeah, I can't be sitting on my butt anymore. Like the earth is burning. All these traders on Twitter now are just fear monger. Well, most of them, like all you know what I mean. Like big traders, like they're just yapping. They're not teaching. And the ones that are teaching, they're just like, oh, buy my $1,000 course, then go with my $500 Discord, then pay $500. Then not only that, take my 0 day trade, my alert that I give you. Even though you lost on a trade, I won, so I don't care that you lose. Like no, like it's too many, fake traders out there, too many fake, and it's making me mad. Cause like I studied Gone theory and all this, like it's just like no, like this, like I don't know, like the way people teach, they're not even teaching. They just it's so hard to explain, but I don't know. It just felt like a good moment to just come back and like slowly just expand my teaching. Cause I've been in the shadows, like I studied a lot. I studied Gone theory. Like y'all don't understand. I went in shadows and I just studied like Gone theory. I've been studying a lot of theories and I just been like trying to like this isn't really how like if I showed y'all how I truly trade, y'all would be like, what is that on your chart? Like I see like ever since I studied Gone theory, like I see the market different, like so much differently. Yeah. It is a bunch of large and grifters. Like yeah, and that's why I'm like no, like this like people think trading is fun. Like no, like this is like this is do people not understand like this is serious? Like this is like trillions of dollars. But anyways, let me get back on topic with so forth. This I like. Yeah, we stay above. If we don't, as long as it's honestly 221 and 226 are good areas to buy. Oh yeah, it's at 231 right now. Yeah, so as long as we stay above 226, then honestly, let me go to like the 30 minute because this is just a daily time frame. So if I go down to a lower time frame for like a precise entry, let's see, let's see where we at. I see it, but 224. That looks like a nice spot. But let me go. I have to go lower. I have to see what I want to see. Look at the volume. Oh, Gann Theory. Gann Theory, Gann. But he was a trader back in like the what in the olden days, like the 1940s, 1950s. But he predicted, I think one of the what he predicted a crash. But he also predicted, I think the second word in his book, the tunnel through the air, which I read. But he based all of his trading off the Bible. Yeah, I like. Yeah, I think to confirm. Hopefully, it should pull back in the morning. If it does, well, shoot, it depends on the market honestly, because I still think we go to all time highs, SPDR 700. But we at yeah. So so since we're at 231.92 now, wait to more than likely or not, if it doesn't, because here's what's most likely gonna happen. As we get to open, right? When it gets, it's either gonna be up here at 232.95 by 8:30 above this red candle, or price hovers above 230.85, comes down, retests, this 230, this level right here to see if it's valid, and then we take off to 232. But yeah, but as of right now, especially at this bottom, this is shaping up for a long. Like this is like Salesforce is nice. Like I would keep, even if you don't trade this stock, I'll keep this on your watch list. Like I'll set alerts. Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna set an alert at 233. I'm gonna set an alert 226. Set an alert at 230. So I know. But yeah, I like this one. This is a good find, especially off this weekly. Like I like this because it can definitely go to 244. I'm seeing 244 and so forth. And then you said Amazon announced job cuts. I didn't even know. Yeah, I gotta chart them again. Let me see. 25 guys. No. You good, bro? You didn't forget. I just went ghost. Like no one forgot. I just stopped streaming. I'm coming back out of retirement. That's the strategy using circles, right? No. Yes, but no. It's not just circles. Like I said, like gone. Like it's circles, trend lines, but it's pretty much just time based. It's solar time. He trades off of solar time. He doesn't trade off of man time. Like it's so hard to explain, but he trades off based off the planets, which he got all his, like I said, he got all his knowledge from the whole Bible. Like he based his trading off the Bible. What's the other one you said? You said CR, you said Salesforce, but you said something else. Also, people in the chat, if y'all have other stocks y'all want me to chart, just drop them. Oh, you said Meta. You said Meta. And I saw your question about Amazon. Is Amazon goodbye right now? I get to that in a second after I'm done with Meta. This stock, bro, I'm not even gonna chase this stock. This junk that's been every day I look, it's up 15, up 30. Like this one's the new Shopify. This one, this kind of ugly. What is it? Daily? What's that wick? What is this? Oh, never mind. It's gonna on the weekly time frame. It looks good. It looks like it wants to fill this wick. 7-Eleven. Yeah, weekly. Just based off the weekly, just stay above. What's this high? 666. Yeah, so stay above the devil's number, and it should take off. Like it still looks good, cause this is this. Oh, hold up. This is the same setup I saw on Tesla, but on the weekly. This 1-2 right here, down 1-2. And that's on a weekly. Oh yeah, this is the same exact setup I saw on Tesla. Well, in a way, but bro, I'm not chasing this thing. Y'all, if y'all want to chase it, y'all can have fun. But I'm not. If it goes, it goes. But pretty much over 680, it's just a gap. Like that's all I can say. I will only get in this thing if it pulls back. And I'm not talking about like a dollar or two pullback. I need like $10 to $15. But if this is a fat double bottom, yeah, send it. And then let me draw fib. What's this low? Uh, Nah, do the start, bro. Ooh, oh, that's a point 0.8 tap. So just based off the what's this? The 4 hours, 702, 735. Let me do this red candle. Let me do this low. Okay, yeah. So it's pretty much the same area. Okay, yeah. So I like this one better because of point 0.5. But yeah. Okay, yeah. So I'm pretty much looking at 702 long term on Meta, but it's gonna have to. So in order for it to break all this price structure right here, it's gonna need some volume. Like it's gonna, and you see it too. I bet money there's gonna be a 1 4 hour candle, which is a ton of volume. It's gonna be a big one. But in order for it to break this zone right here, it's gonna need it's gonna need something. News volume is gonna need something. Cause this is a giant gap. I don't think it's gonna fill the whole gap all the way, but it can at least fill half of it. It can at least fill half this gap. Which is oh wow, 7-Eleven. Don't tell me it's actually 7-Eleven. Okay, I'm gonna just say 7-Eleven. Yeah, it was good, y'all. Yeah, yeah, it's great to be back. I gotta start doing live sessions, live charting more often because I actually like to teach. I actually like charting, but my issue is I can do this. I can literally sit here all day and just chart a whole day if I really wanted to. I really could, cause there's just so much to chart. There's so much to draw. But yeah, I like Facebook. I want to chase it. Like if you're not in this junk already, I would just wait. Like there are other stocks out there. Don't let Twitter and them fool you. Like OMG, I'm up 10,000% on Facebook. Everyone needs to buy, cause I buy at the bottom. I want them all to chase and pump this stock for me. So when I sell, they lose their money. Like no, don't just wait. If you just look to the right and just focusing on the number and on the green, like no, you're trading wrong. Just there's so many stocks out there, but like if you're in it, hold, cool. Like if you have shares, just hold them. Like shares go up long term. But I'm not chasing it. But now Netflix, this is one I want to chart because this one it's I still regret not catching this short. Oh man. But yeah, this one right here, $85, and Netflix is I want to buy some shares. This thing's not staying at 85 bucks. So let's be real. Let's be real. They have One Piece. All right, that's number one. Netflix has One Piece. They are remaking One Piece. If you haven't seen One Piece, that's one of the best animes. Oda is working with them. Do you know how much money One Piece brings in? They are remaking that whole anime. That's just a reason. That reason is alone to just buy Netflix. Number two, we are in a streaming era. If we think this junk, I hope it keeps dropping. I want people to lose faith in Netflix. I hope this junk keeps dropping. The winter earnings in April. The earnings is in April. Yeah. Ooh, I like this monthly. Did we a triple bottom? A triple bottom? Close. I'll still say the triple bottom. Ooh, Netflix. Why should I have to split? I don't know why y'all had to split, cause y'all greedy. I want more money. But okay, what else can I draw? Well, this looks like a. This better not be no inverted cup and handle. Nah, it's not. I don't think it is. Steep. No, we're just pulling back. But how low do we? I'm keeping Netflix on watch, cause all it takes. Yeah, I'm keeping the stock on watch. Oh, okay. I'm just seeing the chat right now. So most of my moves, like, what do you mean? Like when I trade? No. So like my analysis is just based on what I see. Like for example, on Tesla, right? I got in this trade down here. I can show you what I mean. Where's the third? Cause I can go step by step on what I did. All right, so when I when I base my analysis, I don't base it off news or catalyst. Like no, like if you're basing it off news or catalyst, then you already lost. Cause if you're hoping, if you're thinking a catalyst or news is going to save your entry, it's not. I mean, yes, you might get lucky, but most of the time, like no, I just trade what I see. Okay, so I'm gonna just go over this trade and I'll show you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fluffy. Yeah. So they're doing a live action, but they're doing a full remake of the anime. So I know they're gonna cut out all of the fillers and boring stuff and just keep like all of them like the most important stuff to the plot. But yeah, Netflix is working with Oda and Wit Studio to do a full remake of One Piece. So you know when that junk drops on Netflix and people who haven't seen it, Netflix is gonna blow up some more. And Netflix might they might take over the whole anime scene. They might not take over. Well, they won't take over it, but they are gonna have a big chunk in the whole anime scene. Especially if Oda is working with them. Like imagine a remake of Dragon Ball on Netflix. Like any old anime, that's what they should do. Any old anime, they should just Netflix should just remake all the old animes, and they would make a killing just doing that. But anyways, I'm gonna show you what I mean this on how I decide my trade, right? So either I draw the chart before or I draw it like 20 minutes before market opens, right? So on this one, I can show you back to back on how I traded this on Netflix. I mean on Tesla, right? So when I marked this out, this is all I saw. So just given this information, are you long or short? Most people would be short. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the only thing with Netflix, all their options, man, because they know what it's going. They inflate the prices. But yeah, like a couple months out, like the thing is with Netflix, I'm watching it every day because I'm not buying monthlies. I want to buy like a weekly or 2 weeks out. Like the furthest I buy out on a contract, I only buy monthlies on slow movers like Coca-Cola. But like on fast movers, like on stocks I know that can move like $10 in a given day or $15. The most I buy out is 2 weeks. 3 weeks is probably like the most I buy out. It's 3 weeks to a week. Monthly is 2 months, unless it's like something I love. Like, but like I don't like yeah I don't unless it just depends. It really just depends. But for me, I mostly buy a week or two out. It just depends on the OI, on the volume, and it depends on the price too. Because if I'm looking at the stock and if a 3 week contract is like $1,000, I'm like, ooh, I'm cheap with my money too. Like I want to get the best entry I can, and if I can get a good entry on a weekly contract, even though the theta and IV is high, but at no price is going to go my way, hit my TP, I'm buying that contract, or at least buy it in the money. Or if I buy a weekly contract, I buy on Monday and Tuesday. The latest I buy is on okay. For Tesla, I buy this one on Thursday. I buy this one on Thursday. Only cause everyone in this chat has traded this stock once, right? We all traded Tesla, right? So we all know Tesla on a good day can move 10 to $15, right? Everyone should be shaking their heads, yes. We all know that, right? If you just saw this, so going back to your question, right? I know I yap a lot, I get off task, but going back to your question, a lot of people would look on the 30-minute chart, see this, or they go to the daily, see this, and they want to go short. Why do they want to go short? Well, it's not a bad guess. Like, look, we made a high, we peaked right here, right? We peaked up here, and what happened? Fall. Not only did we fall, but we got down. Also, I guess people could be like, this is a head and shoulders, right? The left head right here, the head, the right shoulder over here, and then price just tanked. So like people could argue this is a big head and shoulders, but no, that's not what I saw. Usually on a daily time frame, I don't really I just mark out the last daily high and low, and I just observe the trend. Like I'm not looking for head and shoulders on a daily time frame. I'm looking for a head and shoulders on a 30 minute, on the 4 hour, on a 1 hour, on those lower time frames. The daily time frame, I'm just looking at that candle. I want to see if this candle's gonna expand or this candle's gonna compress. Are we gonna break the last candle high or the last candle low? Are we in that range of the last daily candle? Like what are we doing? But anyways, this is a daily candle, right? This still is bullish because this is what's it called? Island reversal, I believe. A double island reversal. I think it's called that. But anyways, it's when you have like a red candle and then just a green candle out of nowhere, like just boom. It's a two. I call it a double top. It's pretty much just a double, like a red, then a bullish engulfing candle. But anyways, on a 30-minute time frame, this is all I saw on Tesla. So I was just given this right on my Twitter. I set an alert. So I got it not open. I got it at like 8:33, but at 8:37 it was still this one candle. I said, hey, Tesla has a gap to fill at 436. My TP for this trade was this gap right here in the middle at 434.16. I was long this. And I know a lot of people are going to be confused, like, why were you long when the overall trend is down? Because that trend started to fade away, right? Like, this is selling. Like, we can all agree this is selling. But it's the same thing I showed you before. When that selling slows down, what happens? Price starts to rebound. It starts to consolidate. It starts to go sideways, right? Because they're buying. They are buying, right? So when price starts to go sideways off of a downtrend and starts to consolidate and starts to hold a low, starts to maintain a low that I broke, I'm looking to the upside. Why? Because everyone's still trying to short a stock that the banks are buying, right? Like you can short here, you can short here, but if you're shorting down here when it bounced on the 8th and up here, like no, like you of course you're gonna lose because you're trying to short a stock that the banks are buying, and then they know you're buying, so all they're doing just dropping price lower. Well, not buying, they know you're selling, so all they're doing is dropping price lower, lower. They're trying to entice sellers into selling more, so that way when they flip it, those sellers have to cover, and when they cover, price goes up even higher. So, anyways, back to this trade. Number one, we have a gap right here, right? Price is holding above, right? Price, it looks to me that price wants to go up to this gap. Like when I first sat down and saw this gap and saw a price next to this gap, I was long. Like I didn't have to look at anything else if I'm being real. When I went to my screen and just saw this candle and just saw this gap, I was long at Tesla. And number two, it was green, right? Tesla, it was already green. Like Tesla's one of those. If it starts off green, whether like or not, it's gonna stay green. If it starts off green for the first half of the day, whether like or not, it's gonna stay green for the whole day because it's a momentum FOMO moving stock. Like you have to know your stock that you are trading. Like I know Tesla. Tesla makes hearts beat. Like it makes your heart beat fast. Well not my heart, but I'm but people who trade this, like they, like Tesla. It's one of those stocks. It can make you a lot of money. Like this is a life changing stock. Like Elon knows what he's doing. Anyways, so I saw this, but what also helped me confirm my entry, because I know, like, don't base your trading off news. Like, just base your trades off what you see on a chart. I saw this gap, right? I'm like, okay, price is close to this gap, I'm long. Not only did I see the gap, you know how I said, like, when price breaks a low and reclaims that low, it's a long? What do we do? Broke the low, right? It didn't just break the low. It didn't break it. It's holding. It held it, maintain, compress, expanded down, right? This candle broke the low, right? Down, down, down. And then when people saw this breaking, what did they do? Pile, pile, pile. But I'm going to show you something. When we broke the low, where's the volume on these red candles? This volume on this candle at 2 p.m. But this next one, what happened at 2:30 is a green candle, right? So were they not buying right here? That's what I mean. Like you have to, like everything I'm using is just on a chart. I'm just using volume and lines and levels. Like I'm not using news. I don't need news. I don't need catalyst. I don't need a buy. Like I don't need. What I'm trying to say is when I'm trading, I don't need anyone. I only need God, my eyes, and my gut. That's all I need. Like I don't like. So when I saw this right, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna just play it. I'm gonna just play it. Yeah, I forgot. I could just play it. What am I doing? Uh, let me move the speed. Okay, and we'll just watch. Yeah. So see, and then watch. Tesla always does this. It goes up, it pulls back. That fake out. This is a fake out. It likes to fake out. And then I saw this right here. Like I said, that 1-2, boom, expansion. Then watch, fill the gap, right? And then I'm like, okay, it hit my target area, right? So right here, I didn't sell. And I know people will be like, price of your TP, but you didn't sell. Why? Because, like I said before, Tesla, it's a momentum stock. It is momentum. It hit the gap at 2 p.m., right? Tesla's one of those. It's not a one-hit wonder. It's not a one and done. If it goes up the first day, that's if it goes up $10 to $15 that first day, do you really think it's gonna crash that second day? No, it's gonna keep going. Cause yeah, yeah, I go in depth like this. Cause I know a lot of people don't stay, but the people that do stay, the reason why I yap a lot and go in depth is because I drop a lot. Like I drop a like I want people like I'm not here to just yap just a yap. Like I'm here to like actually like help y'all and teach. To the people who stay, thank you. And I don't like we all grown and like people who chimed in a little bit, like thank you too. But in the day I can I'm just trying to help, bro. Like cause this stuff it's easy. Like it's not like people overthink. Like we reclaimed the low 1-2 like I said before, and what happened? All those people who went short are getting scared because price is doing what? Going up, and this is a higher low. And then two on the 50-minute time frame, I'm gonna break this trade down even more. You see these 4 candles right here that fill this gap? Bearish, right? I bet money there was someone who got in here at the top, and when they saw these 4 red candles, they sold. And what happened? Ended here, right? We held the gap. Not only did we break back in the gap, not only did we reclaim a low, we broke back in the gap and we held that gap, right? Then what happened? The next day, we started to expand away from that gap because there are more orders up here that price has to get. And that is why I held. I flipped $75 into 700. So I made over 700% on this trade, and I sold at 12. So I sold right here. I sold on Thursday at 12:30. Cause number one, I already got greedy. I was only looking for this gap, right? It gave me that. Number two, if I'm up, I was supposed to sell over here. If I'm up 700%, why do I still need I'm only holding for my ego. Let's be real. If you're up over 100% and if you don't sell, you're holding. You're really holding because of ego. But two, like I said again, if price still has momentum, I'm not gonna sell down here. Why sell at 434 when I can sell at 448? Because I know, yes, we broke this gap, right? And since price held this gap, right? And since we broke above the gap, where's the next level that price has to go? We break highs and lows. So the next high, right? The next high that price has to break is 447.25. And that's why I said, I have a TP, but I don't sell at that TP unless price fully breaks down. This was just a fake. I knew this was a fake out on Tesla because these 2 big candles confirm. You're not just gonna have 2 big candles in a gap and then just sell off. No. You can't just build all of this right here from the 20th to the 21st and just no. They knew what they were doing. So this was a fake out. Boom, and then 2 bullish candle right here. This told you too, buyer who is in control, buyers or sellers. And then 2, look at the time, 11:45 a.m. and this volume on this candle. versus these candles right here, these four red candles. Where's the volume? I guess you say this last candle had volume at 245, but they were buying. But you see what I mean? And then to what happened? Had I held that contract, had I held and not sold, uh, give me out on the bar replay. Anyways, had I held and not sold, look, and went right back to the gap, and was now it's right back in the same place. That's why greed kills, and I'm glad I sold. Because now it's setting up for an even bigger, explosion that I said. With the I gotta draw it again, but with the, I don't know what I mean. I dropped a chart on it, but it's setting up for that bigger expansion. I forgot what time frame did I draw it on? But that wedge, whatever it was something like this. I know I drew a wedge on it. It was something like this. Yeah, yeah, I did, cause I'm looking for this gap right there. So now it's setting up to go higher. So just based off that, who's in control? Just based off this current price action right here, this current price action. Not, I don't care. Like up here, the bears were in favor, right? They dropped price down, but right here, just based off this current price action right here that we see at this moment in time, who is in control? The bulls. So if bulls are in control in this moment of time, as long as we stay up, hold that gap area, even if we pull back lower, because I want us to pull back. If we come down to here, this is what I want. I don't think it's gonna happen though. But if we come down to 427 or 430 and hold, that's a good long. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I want this fair value gap right here to get touched. I think that's the ICT concept or smart SMC smart money concept, or whatever it's called. Anyways, that's what I want to happen. Well, yes, I want this. Yeah, give me. Actually, I'm set on alert on Tesla 428. But yeah, but that's pretty much how I trade. Like I said, like I'm trading in real time too. Like, so it's hard to see when it's back testing. I'm gonna have to go live when I live trade. I'm gonna have to go live and I show you like what I actually mean. But yeah, Dep, my moves are like I said, it's just I don't base your trades off of news or catalyst unless you are trading biotechs. Like if you are trading, the only stocks you should base your news off of is the biotech stocks because they're the ones without the like the with the pharmaceutical contracts and all that. That's the only time you should really be trading news. But even then, don't price pre people think news is greater than TA, but no, like that's not actually. I don't believe that. I like how you mean to tell me a guy can go up there and be like, I hate Apple and that stock falls like $30. Like no, like I mean yeah, I mean it can, but like what I'm trying to say is like don't rely on news because news I can tell you anything you want to hear. I can tell you you're such a good person. You could be the most asshole person. I can tell you you're such a good person. You could be the best human on earth, and someone would still call you an asshole. Like like that's why like don't listen to news when it's like news helps. If you're in a trade and if news goes and if that trade goes like it can help. I feel like news is a boost. News just gives price a boost and momentum, and news is just my manipulation. I'm not saying to not listen to the news because the news is important. Like we ought to stay informed as human beings. What I'm saying is, don't rely on Jim Cramer to trade for you. Because you really think the guy sitting down cares about your money and your own stock portfolio? Like no, like if you want to actually make it in trading, like there's no other way for me to say this, but you have to sit down and actually look at the chart, draw your levels, and just study. Like that's a like no, like there's no like no one's gonna hold your hand. There's no secret course out there. There's no secret algo or bot that can help you win 100, like that will help you win 100% of trades, because trading's not perfect. Like no human is perfect except for Jesus. That's what I think and believe in. But besides that, like on this current earth right now, no one is perfect. Like we're all the same level. Like yes, you know that like we're in different tax brackets, but at the end of the day, when we all die, we all go back to where? The earth. Or you get cremated. You know, end of the day, we all go back to the source. So again, you got this. Y'all got this. You don't need news. You don't need me to hold your hand. Well, I can hold your hand if you want, if that'll make you feel better. But when you place a trade. But anyways, you don't need news. You don't need Jim Cramer. All you need is silence and your brain, and get off social media. Get If you are on Twitter while you are trading, you aren't taking trading seriously. And I don't want to hear, but this guy I follow, he posts great. Like no, like you get off social media. You could have been on Twitter before the market. You could have been on Twitter after the market. But you want to be on Twitter in the middle of you trading with your own real money? No. The brain is good when it focuses on one thing at a time. Your brain is good when it focuses on just a chart. You will see. If you focus on just a chart, you will see a lot more. You focus on Twitter chart, social media chart, like no, you're not gonna see anything. You're gonna be blind. So I use Robinhood when I trade. I use Robinhood, but I trade off. Yeah, I like Robinhood. It's the most user-friendly platform when it comes to trading. When it comes to charting, I use TradingView. TradingView is one of the best charting platforms to chart on. Before TradingView, I use Thinkorswim, which it's pretty good. Like it's a good charting platform, but with TradingView, there's just so much more you can do. Like just like that, you can just do a lot more. And then what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, if y'all have more stocks, just drop them in the chat, and I'll chart them. Dang, has it really been an hour already? I can keep going. Like it don't even feel like an hour. Yeah, I'm gonna do a letter tweet. I'm still live. Yeah, an hour. Yeah, this is fun. I miss live streaming. This is exciting. This is fun. I miss teaching. Uh, but yeah, but start. Don't overwhelm yourself and try to learn so much. Like start with the basics. Like if you're new to the market, like new, like just learn support and you don't have to learn ICT and all that junk. You don't have to learn. You don't have to learn GAN theory. I want to learn GAN theory to start off, because like I said, it's advanced. Like that junk is advanced, and I don't even feel like I'm doing it right. I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. But start with support and resistance and just a trend line. That's all I really need, and then just learn your shapes, like the head and shoulders, inverted head and shoulders, cup and handle, inverted cup and handle, flag, bull pennant, bear pennant, double top, double bottom, triple top, triple bottom. Uh, what else? What else chart patterns are there? What else? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. But anyways, just trade the ones you see the most, and just train your brain to spot them. Cause in the end of the day, if you really think about trading, all you're doing is drawing. If you really think about it, you're just drawing a chart. You're just drawing what you see, what your eyes see. I found your account from the Danny Devon courses. What's good, TJ? Yeah, man, your perspective and chart breakdown clips. I'm mostly self-taught and do this on and off, but it's cool seeing you pop up. Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna try to be live more often. I found your account. Nah, Danny's course, it was just like it was. I want to even. I'm gonna keep it real. Even I just feel I'm like, bro, like that course to me, I don't even think it was decent, bro. I feel like y'all got like y'all got robbed. Like 2 lines, bro. 2 lines. You base your trading off 2 lines. And that was back. Y'all don't understand. That was back then when the market. Yeah, even before COVID. Y'all don't understand how easy the market was back then. Before COVID, Now, of course, that strat would work because just the market was baby. Shopify would go up $15 at open. At lunchtime, it would fall $15. At power hour, it would go back up $15. Apple, same thing. Every morning I open, Apple will drop, fake out, go up $8. Rinse and repeat. Like the market back then was so easy. And then once COVID happened, then after COVID, that's when like once Trump came, that's when people knew like when the market actually started to crash itself and started to do like these insane moves. That's when like people started to knew like this junk's not a game. But when the market's on easy mode, anyone can make money. A baby can make money. But when the market is like tough, that's when you find out who can actually trade and who just has a lot of money. But yeah, but no, I feel like y'all got robbed off that course. That's why I made mine $50, and I didn't even want to make a course, but they were like, I'll pay you. I'm like, okay, bro, but I'm not gonna charge an arm and a leg for something to find. But I know people, they just pay me because they liked my perspective on the chart, and how I explain stuff. Cause I try to baby stuff down. I try to think caveman when I chart, but like I just try to think like if like I don't overthink it anymore. Like I don't overthink it. I just chart, bro. Like you get to the point in trading where you just chart. Like you don't like I said, like don't like bull bear. It don't matter, bro. I'm just here to trade. I love trading, but yeah, I feel like y'all got robbed off my course. And then on top of that, not only do you have to pay the course, but you also have to pay a fee for a month. No, you're just greedy. But all that aside, if it wasn't for Danny, like we wouldn't all have this. So I'm grateful for the platform he gave. But of course it was buns. But yeah, but I know someone said a CIFR. Never, I knew it was a mining stock. I had a feeling like stocks with four names like that, those weird names is always a miner. What's this? What kind of mine? This like an actual mine that go in the mountains or Bitcoin mining? Let me see. Monthly. Ooh. Okay, so monthly green, weekly. Okay, so just chopping just sideways. This next daily candle, if okay, yeah, I mean it's only at 16, but this next daily candle, I know this current candle, it almost closed under, but it popped back up and it closed above, even though it closed red. So two things are gonna happen. Either this next candle, either our market open, we open under 1621 and flush down to at least I'm gonna say here to 1452. But other than that, like it's just it, I would wait. I mean, like $16 is not bad. I don't know if they mining like Bitcoin and stuff, then it might be a minute before they go. Is it Bitcoin that pivot to AI? Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Ooh, AI Bitcoin. If anything, since it's a miner, I'll keep this on your watch list with Mara and what's the other one, Riot? Because I'm pretty sure all mining stocks move the same. Let me check Mara. Let me actually see. What's it? This one is CIFR again, right? Yeah, right down to yeah. Okay, and I stock. Well, okay, yeah. Then CI. But yeah, I'll keep that up with Riot and Mara because I bet it moves with them. But right now, I mean, like This junk ugly. I ain't gonna cap. Like this is ugly price action. But I can see it pulling back down to at least like 15, 14, 52. But I don't think it'll only fall down to seven is if they get like bad news. If they get real, yeah. But I don't think that's right. Like it's holding, like it's maintaining. Like it hit this peak at 25, and now it's Chop City. It's Chop City. So it's setting up again. It's just gonna take it a minute to set up. I think it might take it. Yeah, it might take a fat minute. Let me go down lower time frames. Let me go down 15 minute. I like the 15 minute. Let's see. Let me go to 30 minute. 30. I should like the. Okay. So 1554. Cause I feel like I want to take lows, but this looks like the 15 minute. It looks like it can push the upside one last time, but I see Head and Shoulders right here. Like this looks like they're selling to me because I see this peak right here, and then we're just making lower highs and lower lows. So I'm just like, if it does flush down, I'm looking at 1554 and 1452. At least I'm at least looking at price. Yeah, yeah. If price can come down and take this low at 1452 and bounce above, then that'd be a good area to long. But then again, it's a mining stock, and these junks move super slow. I think they move slow. Let me see. How much did it move today? Oh, is it Nasdaq? Oh, only move $1. Are they new? 29 million volume. Like long term, this junk is good, but as of right now, like I said, I'll you can buy here. But honestly, if it does get that flush, are you buying shares? If you're buying shares, I mean like 16 ain't bad. But if anything, I wait till the break of 15.54 or 14.52 before I start to load in. Because if this looks like to me that price wants to pull back a little bit more, it wants to go to the downside before it goes back up. 0.8, 14, 17, 14. Yeah, because this was overall low. I can do this right here. This whole thing. 15.56. Higher high, low. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Because it peaked. So this is the peak right here. That's where it peaked. Then from there, what did it do? Gap down. Lower highs, lower low. So we broke this low. Didn't break it here. That's a fake out. Then tried it again right here and held it. So this is telling me this was the last candle I broke. Okay, yeah. If this is just from this, the only reason I'm bearish short term is only because of this head and shoulders right here. Like when we hit this peak, like it just started to make lower highs and lower lows. That's the only reason why I'm bearish short term. But even then, it still aligns with that 1554 level I was seeing, and then these are the lower highs I'm talking about. I'm gonna draw a circle above them so you can see what I mean. Like I'm not being bearish just to like hate on the stock, but I'm not fully bearish because it's a mining anything with mining and crypto. All it takes for Bitcoin to go parabolic and at least miners move. Then I guess you could call this a break, but I don't really call that a break because it's a wick, it's not a candle body. I gotta see a candle body. So what I think is gonna happen is, yeah, if it's daily candle, honestly, I'm just gonna draw a daily fib. So 16.89, yeah, I just draw a daily fib. Yeah, and that aligns with this candle right here. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This is the daily, right? And watch this junk expand and go the opposite way. But yeah, so the short won't be confirmed. Like it won't confirm 1554 unless it actually breaks under. Like I'm talking about like, this next daily candle has to break under that. But if it doesn't, it should just hold this range. But if it gets down to that 1554 level, I'll buy. But even here, like 16 still isn't like if you're holding this long term, 16 to 15 bucks, like it's still a good deal. And if anything worse comes to worse, you can just buy it on a red day. That's it right now. Like I can't get long on it yet unless like I need these lows to get taken out. Like I and yeah, and then my volume right here, like if they were just yeah, if they were just buying this, then this volume right here, it would have went up and not a double top. Because these are volume candles. They turn the volume bars into candlesticks. But like it's still not. I just like as of right now, it's choppy. That's all I can say about it. Like it's choppy. Oh yeah, yeah. If you're holding shares, then you're chilling. Yeah, if you're holding shares, then just buy on a red day. That's all I'm gonna say. Like don't buy shares on a green day. Buy shares on a red day. A lot of them I've been watching too is PLTR. I haven't traded this stock in a minute, but PLTR. Cause I know this stock can move too. I hope this stock. Cause I know they've been working with Trump a lot, right? PLTR. I haven't traded them in a minute. What it, bro? Don't tell me they're setting up to expand some more into the upside, bro. Don't tell me. That's what I'm seeing right now. When's their earnings? On the second. Everything has earnings in February, doesn't it? What the? I did not mean to do that. You might trend line tool. I'll extend you. Why not? And then this is the walls. One, two, three, 4, 5. Come down here. Take off. Oh, yep. Look at this gap right here. You can't fool me. Gap at 187. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Did this feel this high 187.2? No, it didn't feel all the way. Low 188. Okay. Low to high. Two, if we get to 157, that's like the perfect entry. I don't know about 212, but it has a gap at 200 as well. It's like I can make that feel more accurate. We're on 1 hour. Let me just see. I'm gonna see what I can do. This is technically a higher low if you think about it. If this is a low, higher low, but we didn't make that higher high. Well, hold on. Let me count. Hold up. High, low, higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. This also looks like a sideways double bottom right here. So I'm like, nah, nah, it's not. I need that level to break. Oh, I got an alert right here too. 159. Okay, yeah. So yeah, so this aligns too, cause we break. Let me see. Broke down, pop back up. So if we hold this 188, but I want us to break. I want us to come down lower. We can come down. Dude, I feel like I can get this trade accurate. Let me go. Let me see the 4 hour again. All right, let me go to 15 minute. There's something I'm missing. There's something. Oh, set alert right here at 165. Wow, I have a level right there too. Okay, yeah, I'm watching this gap on POTR. And then everything, if we break under this gap, now I'm setting alert at 164 too. I'm gonna get in this trade. Either my first level I'm looking at is 166.35, but under that we fell. I'm looking at 164 for the bounce. But POTR is shaping. It's shaping. I feel like it wants to. I feel like it wants round two, but I wanted to come down some more. It's just earnings, man. I can't. Earnings is right there. Yeah, news. I don't care about that. Just yeah, I like this current. Yeah, low right here. Broke the low. Pop back up. Holding above. Yeah. I don't need anything else. Okay. Yeah, I'm long. There's a good risk to reward down here, anyways. So this gap right here. Retest the high of 171. I can do like a dollar stop loss. I can do a $3 if I wanted to. What risk like 50 cents? No, if I'm being real, I'm looking up here. I'm looking at 175. I'm looking at price to break all this price action right here. Oh yeah, yeah. Look, it's fighting with that trend line. It broke above it, but it couldn't maintain. So yeah, so I know for a fact if we come down this gap and hold, and we break above this trend line, it's gonna keep going up. It's gonna go up to 175. Yeah, Nico, it was nice. It was nice hearing from you. Yeah, yeah, Josh. I'm gonna start. I gotta start streaming some more because I don't mind it. Like I like streaming. I just have to actually like just get up and do it. It's more of a mental thing, honestly. But alright, I think we all been here. Yeah, we all been here for an hour. If y'all don't have any more stocks or anything, then y'all can go. Cause I'm gonna just hop on the game in a bit. But actually, hold up before I go. NQ's going to all time highs. We're going all time highs by the way on NQ. Yeah, dude. We are about to boom. We are gonna boom. Yeah, I'm looking at 26,000 again on NQ. Yeah, give me that. He said someone said Amazon had news. What the job cuts? We need to plan to stream next. So I have work. So honestly, I can stream on my days off work. I can really stream on my days off if I wanted to. But I have work tomorrow, and then I'm off on Wednesday and Thursday. So I can stream on Wednesday, Thursday. I can actually stream the market. I can trade live if I want. I can stream the market for Thursday and Friday. Well, not Thursday, Friday for Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, I can stream. Yeah, I can do that this week. And then then after the market closes, I'm gonna do like an hour of this charting. Honestly, the chart session after hours, I can do that every day. Well, not every day. I can do that on my days off because I have work at 2 p.m. Yeah, so I can do it on my days off, and I can live trade on my days off too. But it really just varies on my schedule because I called in today because that's why I didn't go in. But I work tomorrow off Wednesday, Thursday, then I work all the way till next Wednesday. But yeah, I don't want to work. Uh, I like work, but I don't want to be there for too long, like I was at Amazon. I settled, so it's just time for me to just get off my ass. Well, I guess it's time for me to just become a chair king and just stream. 'Cause I really just want to stream the market all day and just trade all day. Cause don't get me wrong, I like working on. Like I like to have a good check, but dude, I feel like I'm to the point I can run a bag if I want to on this market. And I'm not selling. And then I do plan to make a other course, but I wanna. It's gonna be like just for YouTube. Like I'm gonna make a. It's gonna be a free course, but it's gonna be this course. It's gonna be like super super advanced. Like I wanna make a course so advanced. Like it's gonna start off as as a beginner friendly course, and then after that, like once just give it some time, it's gonna go into advanced stuff, like super advanced TA and stuff that I've been trying to learn and process and gone through it too. But yeah, I do the chart sessions on my days off. Yeah, I pretty much live stream. I trade on my day off. Yeah, that's what I do. On my days off, I live stream for y'all. Even if I'm not trading that day, I can still live stream and I can still just like talk about the market or talk about what stock you're in or what you're planning to trade. Because in the day, I like to talk about stocks. Mm. Yeah. So I tweet when I go live and I drop in the discords and stuff. Like, don't worry, I got y'all. Don't worry. But all right, I'll let y'all go because I'm gonna eat some food and then hop on a game. But I'll talk to y'all later.